Good morning. Good morning. All right. So we're going to go ahead and begin. This is your glutes and abs class. This is 30 minutes. And so you don't need anything. You don't need any props. If you want to have some extra hand weights to add in some resistance, that is always available. I would recommend anything from like 1 to 8 pounds. So, all right, we're going to get started. We're going to begin standing. So I want you to find a tall posture. I'm just going to get nice and warm in our body. Standing with a tall spine, feet underneath your hips. Take a big inhale, reach toward the sky. Exhale, forward fold dive. Inhale, reach. Exhale, dive. Breathing in this new day. Exhaling any stresses. Just coming into this class, this moment. Keep it going. Big breaths in. Big breaths out. Just here for 3, 2, 1. Take a full breath in. And step your feet out to 11 and 1. So finding a sumo squat position. Feet are at 11 and 1, slightly turned out. Feet slightly wider than your hips. We're going to send our seat back and lift. Press. Big tight squeeze at the top. Down, lift. Good. So I want you to think about, as you drop down, dig into your heels, root through your heels to lift you back up, and then finding that squeeze of your seat at the top. Lift. Down, lift. You got this. We're going to add in a little bit here. Let's take the arms, we're going to drop them back and press. Think about keeping your heart lifted. Big exhale to the top. Nice and warm. All right. Taking the arms up overhead, dropping down, lift. Finding your breath. Almost done. And we're going to move into taking a box. So drop it down like you're picking up a box. Lift up, place it on the shelf. Down and lift. And for any reason this doesn't feel good on your shoulders, you can take your arms straight out. Keep sending your seat back. Lift. Dig through your heels. And an option, we're going to layer in a little leg lift. Okay, so you're going to drop down, lift up. Oop. So we're going to drop down, lift up, flex your foot, engage your heel towards your seat. Really feel your glute engage, and then drop back down, lift. Slight kickback of your heel. Down, lift. Down, lift. You can always take your arms out front. You can slow this down, really get that engagement of your glute. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Calm down. Place your hands on your thighs. Walk your feet out a little bit. Let your heart rate slow a little bit. We're going to drop the right shoulder. Gaze over your left. Belly button up and in. Let your heart rate come down. And slowly back to center. Left arm drops. Gaze over your right. Crescent lunge. Twist over to the right. Hands to the sky. And hold. So in your crescent lunge, right knee's over right ankle. Left leg is long behind you. Come high on your left toes. Belly button's up and in. Soften your shoulders down your back. From here, we're going to lower that back knee. The left knee drops. Rise up. Press your arms back. Lift your left knee up. Or if you want to keep it grounded and just drag the foot in, that is always available. Side squat. Take your left leg over to the left. Squat to the left. And drive it back up. One-legged mountain. So that's going to be our flow. We're dropping back for 2. Lift up for 2. Side squat to the left. Back up for 2. Down, 2, lift, 2, side squat, 2, lift, 2. Good. And again, if you want to keep your left toes grounded, that is always an option. You can just drag it from the floor for more stability. And working here to move with your breath. As you press up, exhale, 2, inhale, rise, exhale, drop back. Exhale, inhale, exhale, getting that nice right butt cheek warm. You got this. Let's go, last set. And we're going to hold it in our crescent lunge. So from here, again, belly button's in. Lengthen through your fingertips, ground into your right foot. We're going to extend forward from the hips. Okay, so you're putting weight into your right foot. My Siri, sorry guys. Okay, so put your weight into your right foot, long through your back leg. Extend through your fingertips. Think long through the crown of your head, so not tucking your chin, lengthen. From here, we're light on our back toes. All of our weight basically in our right foot. We're sweeping the left leg in, press your arms back. And reach. In, reach. So all of a sudden you may get some spiciness in that right butt cheek. That is exactly what we want. And we're not here for long. So find big exhales as you press your arms back. Root through your right heel. And notice what turns on in your butt. You got it. We got 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn to face center. We're going to flush it out a little bit. So feet nice and wide. We're going to send our hips over to the right. Press forward. Over to the left. Little inner thigh stretch. Just gentle, sending your hips back. Toes are at 10 and 2. Knee over ankle. Nice. We're just here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold over to the left. Find your crescent lunge on your left side. So here we've got left knee over left ankle. High on your back toe. Both hip points facing forward. Belly button's in. Extend through your fingertips. And soften your shoulders down your back. Already putting weight into your left foot. Feeling your left glute ignite. And your right glute. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. We're going to find that similar flow. So we're dropping our right knee down for 2. One-legged mountain rise. Stand tall through your spine. Side squat to the right. Step over, send your hips back. Lift up, stand tall. And it's okay if you wobble here. This is a balance challenge. So we're dropping back for 2. Lift, 2. Over to the right. And lift. And sometimes it just takes a little bit. Your body's getting adjusted. It's learning. And then the flow becomes a little bit easier. Always the option on this side is just drag the toes. And keep your feet grounded. We're tall. Over to the right. Find your breath. So we're exhaling lower. Inhale, rise. Exhale, squat. Inhale, rise. Let's go one more full set here. And we'll hold in our crescent lunge. Soften into your breath. Put weight into your left foot. Left knee stays over your left ankle. Belly button in. And we're going to hinge forward from our hips. Lengthen. Draw in. Very light on your back toes. Coming into the booty sweeps. We sweep the right leg in. Arms come back. And reach. Exhale, back. Inhale, reach. Reach. In. Reach. Arms sweep back with intention. Get some triceps in here too. And just breathe into your left butt cheek. Allow this fire to build. We're sculpting. We're getting stronger. Dig into your left heel. Inhale. Exhale. You got it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to center. We're going to flush it out with some sumo squats. Very gently, toes back to 11 and 1. Feet slightly wider than your hip. We're sending our feet back and lift. Allowing a quick flush. Here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold low. And come into a high plank. Hands plant, step your feet back, and hold. Right away, you can drop it to your knees. Okay, so wherever you are, whether you're on your knees, or you're in your high plank, or if you have a table or a countertop and you want to come onto the counter, just make sure your shoulders are stacked over your wrist. Belly button in, and hold. Soften through your elbows. Hug your hips in towards your face. Option, if you're in your high plank or up against the surface, we're going to tap the toes. So we're taking the right foot out, in, right out, in, then left tap out, in. Good. So option, this is option if you're in your high plank. If you're on your knees, engage your core. We're going to find arm tap. So you're going to take right hand, left shoulder, down, left hand, right shoulder, down. Big exhales as you tap. Wherever you are, connect to your power. We're almost through. Just here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Child's pose. Send your hips back. Let your forehead rest on your mat or your hands. A moment to slow everything down. Feel for your heartbeat. All right, slowly rise back up. We're coming into downward facing dog. So tuck your toes, lift your hips, paddle through your heels. And lower back down to your knees. We're going to come into some floor work for abs and more glutes, okay? So beginning with bird dog. So I want you to come onto your knees, all fours. Hands under shoulders, knees are under hips. From here, reach your right leg back and hold. Puff up through your shoulders, flex through your toes. to drive your heel back and lift. You already feel that right glute engage. The option to stay here, or if you feel comfortable, reach your left arm long. Keep your belly button hugging in. Core is already working for you. And we're going to move with our breath. So on an inhale, reach long. Exhale, round. Hug your left knee in towards your chest. Inhale to reach. Exhale, round. Puff up through your shoulders, elbow to knee. Inhale to reach. Exhale, round. Inhale, reach. Exhale. Inhale. Keep it going. Moving nice and slow. Finding that pause at the top and the bottom. So you feel your glute engage on the extension and your abs engage on the contraction. Stay with it. You may start to feel some heat building in your left butt cheek and your standing leg. That is perfect. You got this. Let's go for 3, 2, last one. Hold it out and release. Shake it out. Maybe send your hips back for a second. Whatever you need to reset. Maybe shake out your right wrist. And we're going to take side 2. So prepping yourself back up. You got hands under shoulders, knees under hips. And this time we're going to reach the left leg long. Flex through your toes. Left hip square to the earth. So notice you start to kind of open out. Wear your hips back down. Reach your right arm long and hold. Belly button in. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, round. Inhale, reach. Exhale, round. Nice and slow with your breath. Feel your abs engage on the contraction. Inhale, reach, drive through your back, feel, engage. Good, exhale, come in. Inhale, lengthen. Imagine your breath is controlling the movement of your body. Almost there. Let's go for 3, 2, last full cycle. And we'll hold on our extension, reach back, reach long through your fingertips, and release. Shake it out. Do what you need to do. Shake out your wrist, shake out your butt. And we're going to come onto our backs. So lay down onto your back. We're going to find some Pilates marches. So bring your knees up 90 degrees. Find your hands behind your head. Lift up, so core's already engaging. Chin is off your chest. Gaze toward your toes or up on the sky. Notice if your knees fall too in. Bring them back out to step over your hips. From here, we're going to lower down the right leg for 2. Tap your heel to the earth. Lift, 2. Left leg drops. 2. Lift, 2. The entire time, really working to hug your navel towards your spine, towards the earth. That's where you're going to feel the most engagement. And just breathing here, slow and steady. If you're not feeling it, maybe reach your legs out a little bit further. Lift your chest up. Keep hugging your navel down. If this is a little too challenging, you can bring both legs down and march up. So one at a time, marching up. Also, if this is straining your neck, you can keep this on your back and do the marches from here. Just keep hugging your belly button down, lower back down to the earth, and march. So lots of modification. Just moving slow with your breath. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rise. Notice if you start to kind of get a little lax in your core, and hug your belly button down. Lift your chest towards your toes if your arms are elevated, or if your head's elevated. Here for 8, 7. Big exhale as you lower. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Windshield wiper your legs back and forth. Let your head rest heavy on your mat. Moving into bridge lifts. For your arms to stay heavy by your side, walk your feet in towards your glutes. Your toes are turned out to 11 and 1. So just slightly turned out. Arms by your side. Lift your hips towards the sky and hold. So just want you to feel this. Feel your glutes engage at the top. Drive through your heels. And notice what happens in your glutes. They get nice and tight. That's what we want. Okay, so from here, we're going to find a 2 count. We're dropping down for 2, just to a hover, not all the way down. About 2 inches, 3 inches off the floor. And then inhale, or exhale back up. Lower down, 2. Exhale, lift and squeeze. Down, 2. Lift, squeeze. Down, 2. Lift, squeeze. Good, stay with that flow. And if you have weights, you can always add weights to your hips. You want a little bit more resistance. Or you could take weights up overhead. Sometimes I like to add arms in. Exhale as you lift, pull your arms down. Inhale, rise. You got this. Keep driving through your heels. Notice that the tendency is to want to speed this up. So you can stay slow. 2 counts. Down, 2, lift, squeeze. We're almost through. Last 4. 3, 2. Last one, hold your hips at the top. We're going to find pulses. You can take your arms above your head. We're going to pulse, pulse, pulse. Dig through your heels. It's okay if the fire is burning. Breathe into that. We're here for 12. Pulse, pulse, pulse. You got it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold at the top. And release. Shake it out. Windshield wiper your legs. Good. Our last active work, we're going to come into some side plank lifts. So, coming onto your left side, left elbow stacked under your left shoulder, reach your legs long, lift your hips and hold. Option, you can take this on your knees, lift your hips, and you're here. wherever you are, we're gonna drop it down and lift. Down. Big exhale at the top. Get in our oblique. And take your arm up overhead if that feels better. Down, lift. Down, lift. We're just gonna do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, all the way up. Last one, hold at the top. You're here for 4. Lift. Good. 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Switching sides. Coming onto your right side. Right elbow under your right shoulder. Legs extended. Or you can come up onto your knees. And we're dropping it down. Lift. So wherever you are, you're feeling that right oblique engage. Down, lift. Big exhales at the top, you got it. Let's go 8 more. 4, 3, 2. We're gonna hold this last one. Hold it here for 4. Lift high. 3, 2, 1. You're done. Shake out anything you need to. Great job. We're gonna just come into a little bit of a stretch here. We did a lot of seat work. So hang on to your back. We're gonna find a reverse figure 4. So take your right ankle over your left knee, flex through your toes. Grab behind your left thigh. Keep your right toes flexed and draw your thighs in toward your chest. Your head can rest heavy on the ground. And use your right elbow to press your knee out for a deeper stretch. Your right elbow to your right knee. And then with every exhale, think about drawing your thighs in closer to your chest. Closing your eyes. And just breathe. Honor yourself for all the work you just did. Reverse butterfly. Let that right knee fall all the way over your left knee like you're crossing your legs in a chair. And then grab for your shin or your ankles and draw your thighs in toward your chest. Squeeze together everything, creating compression. And release. Switch sides. Left leg, figure 4. Left foot flex. Cross your left ankle over your right knee. Grab behind your right thigh. And draw your shins in toward your face. Let your head rest heavy. Use your left elbow to press your left knee out for a deeper stretch. And imagine with every exhale, drawing your thighs in closer to your chest. And butterfly, reverse butterfly. Cross your leg, let that left leg fall over your right. Grab for your shins or your ankles and draw your thighs in close to your chest. Big tight squeeze. And slowly release. Windshield wiper your legs back and forth. Give yourself a giant bear hug. Grab for opposite elbow. Offer yourself these words. Thank you, body. I love you, body. Rock and roll up to a seat. Sit with a tall, straight spine. Inhale your arms up overhead. Exhale, gentle twist to the right. Left hand plants to your right knee. Right hand to the base of your spine. Just lift up tall. Maybe take your gaze over your right shoulder. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, gentle twist to the left. Right hand to left knee. Left hand behind your spine. Gaze towards your left shoulder. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, hands up the center. Close your eyes. Take this moment to thank yourself for showing up, for all that you do. To set an intention for this day. To send kindness to yourself. To focus on all the ways that you are choosing you. Light within me sees and loves and honors the light within you. Namaste. Good job, you guys.